Okie dokie. Alright. Drowsy, don't worry at all. I am Canadian, of course, I'm sorry. Gosh, bless you. Oh dear. No, I would always prefer to be informed if the stream isn't performing well. I don't... It is the worst feeling ever to, like, do a stream and be like, okay, that was good, I feel good about that. And go and watch the footage back and it turns out, oh, it was lagging the entire time. Or it just looked horrendous, or sounded wrong, or you couldn't hear me, like... That is the worst feeling ever. I would always rather be told. So, currently, fingers crossed, the feedback is very appreciated right now, but I want to say we're slightly stable. I want to say I haven't seen any freezing as of yet. Do let me know. I think we're okay. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Dear, I think the if this has worked, I think what will have made it work is me changing the stream name to be Will the Stream Work? I think that's truly what's tipped it over the edge, if anything. Ah, dear me. But yeah, from what I'm seeing, fingers crossed, this is looking okay. I haven't spotted any freezing as of yet. Nothing's dipped, nothing's dropped. How's the audio sounding? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry to rely on you lot so much as a sort of a test group. It feels rubbish, but at the same time, I have nothing else to go off of. So people in chat is like very helpful. But thank you for the boops. I feel booped, and I appreciate. Ah, dear me. All right. That should fix it. Yeah, that's done it. That's done it. The boops. That's what's tipped it over the edge. Can I just say, I really like this bit of path here, where it goes from stone to sand, because most of the time, you can't see the merging bit. And if yeah, they don't join together well, but there's a tree in the way. So most of the time, don't even notice or care. Lovely, lovely boobs. Indeed. Alright then. Are we okay? Do we think we're okay? Do we think things are good? It's basically turning it on and off. Yeah, pretty much. Boop, boop. Ah, dear me. Do we think we're good? I'm thinking we're good. I'm thinking we're okay. I'm thinking half an hour in, we might be able to start the stream. Oh boy. For a hot minute there, I was ready to try one last time and then give up. I was ready to, like, if it doesn't work this time, that's just it. We're gonna sacrifice today. It's just not gonna be a stream. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna wake up. Oh dear, have you tried booping it off and booping it back on again? That's an amazing sentence, and I wish to adapt it into my everyday language, if that's okay. But yes, if you guys would agree, do we think stream's good? Are we healthy? Are we alive? Can I sprint around this lamppost and feel good about it? Dear me. I'm just going to flip to one screen really quick. There we go. Just want to... There we go. Like, if I say it, I'll curse it, so I won't. No, no, it's okay. Okay. I'll say it first. I think the stream is fine. I think we're okay. If anyone in chat agrees, please let me know. As soon as I get someone agreeing, we're starting. It's a weird way to do it, but alright. I didn't mean to press that button, but okay. I think we're good. I think we're okay. Fingers... I mean, this isn't very... Oh, I mean, I've had messy streams before, but I don't... Only once in memory have I had to restart the stream midway through. I can only remember that happening once, and that was ages ago now. It was a Dark Souls 3 stream when I was in the middle of that game, pretty much. Dear me. Alright, I'm going for it. We shall be streaming now. Hello, commence the stream. Screw it, hang on, let's just... Hello everyone. This is the start of the stream. The stream is starting now. Ooh look, this is my character. They're wearing something quite cute and weird. Let's go, shall we? Oh dear, alright, stream started, yippee, okay, let's go. I don't even know what I'm doing. What have we got to do on the island other than pretty much everything? I haven't done... Candle set. Oh, the melting makes sense now. Cat grass, beekeeper's hive. What on earth did I have? My boyfriend's doing a dance next to me. I'm glad. It's a fake star. Let's go shortcuts. Yeah, I may have accidentally clicked the mute microphone button instead of back onto the game screen, but that's okay. Oh, wonderful. How's the island doing? Oh, the island's doing well. Better than the stream. We want a ramp here. Do you know what we can do? Let's just put the construction hat on right now, because that's what we're doing today. Bit of construction with some general tasks mixed in throughout. I literally haven't logged in so long. So we need to shake some trees. We need to waterscape. Yay! Oh no, there's a fish there. Look. I won't tell if you guys don't tell. Ah, it swam away, There's a little underground tunnel between this pond and the river. It's fine, the fish just swam away. I was ready to cave that fish in. I was like, look, if you guys won't tell anyone, neither will I. Blame Sprinkles. Exactly. Just blame Sprinkles. Sam the Dancing Man. Sam the Dancing Man. That be him. Oh, no. Aw, that almost looks cute. Get it in. Of course, I would like to clarify, I do not condone burying fish underground. It's a funky sentence, isn't it? Dear me. Yay, bells. Alright, what we're not going to do is fill in the hole straight away. Don't fill in the hole. 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 Don't fill in the... The words mean nothing anymore. Don't fill in. Don't fill in. There we go. Because I'm really good at picking up those bells in the hole and going, oh wow, 1,000 bells. And just instinctively kicking the hole over. Just filling it in without even thinking. Oh, I'm glad that we didn't do that today. Alrighty, so we've got a Beltree. Ooh, we need to mark it as a Beltree. Otherwise, I'll forget. God, the combination of how much... There's 3 factors going into what I'm feeling right now, and what I'm feeling right now is confused about my own island. I don't... Hello, British Royal. Sat next to me dancing, gosh bless you. There is Sam. There is Sam, the Dancing Man. I'm currently confused about my island. I feel lost on it. 3 reasons. Number 1, well, probably 4 reasons. Number 1, there's no snow. It feels like there's been snow on my island for so long, it looks weird without it. I'm happy that the snow's gone, to clarify. It's been so long without it, I don't even know where I am anymore. Number 2, I've done a lot of terraforming recently on this island, so everything's a little bit different somehow, you know? I haven't quite adjusted to how it all looks. Number 3, haven't played in a while. Simple reason. Number 4, tonight's been a mess so far. My brain is a little bit sleepy. That combined with that just makes everything confusing. Oh dear. I need to get my net out. We're gonna smack some trees. Sucks to be a tree. Oh, we're not smacking them. That's not how that works. Oh dear. Thank you for the bells, tree gods. The snow melted and the ground was sort of brownish green for a week. Yeah, I noticed that as well. Ah, it was so cute. It was like a sort of dark colour. Oh, it was so wonderful. But now it's fresh green. Yeah, now spring has sprung. Look, at least Animal Crossing knows what season it is, unlike WoW, where the tree is snowy. Yes, I'm still holding on to that. That is information I refuse to let go of. Does Animal Crossing have purple eucalyptus? I don't recall such a plant existing in said game. However, I would never claim to be an expert. Drowsy, however, who is a source of information I do trust on this game, doesn't believe that such a thing exists. So there's that. Thank you for the wasp, tree gods. The tree gods are mostly benevolent, but occasionally they just throw a wasp at you for fun. Cat tower. Aww, cute. Uh-oh. Tree gods, you smite me this day. I need to message them devs. Them devs, eh? Cute. Meshing out on a major flower. I've already shaken that tree. I was about to say shooken. Is shooken a word? I've already shooken the tree. The tree has been shooketh. Oh dear. A fossil, yay! Blathers. Oh, I haven't seen Blathers in so long. That's not where that lives. I'm glad that me and my Animal Crossing character are both in states of half asleep. Can't even aim a shovel properly. Gosh bless. Oh, I liked those weeds. Why did I pick them up? If you are a person that plays Animal Crossing and is particularly invested in catching stars or making a wish on every single star you hear, first of all, good for you. I admire you. Second of all, you may end up frustrated watching this because I genuinely don't really care about stars. You hear the little twinkle of a star in the background and I go, it's a nice sound, and just leave it to itself. Because most of the time you need to have nothing equipped in your hand to properly wish on it, otherwise you'll just swing or use whatever you have in your hand, and I can't be bothered to unequip something, move the camera, and press a button in time. It just, unless I'm already holding nothing, not working. It's just not gonna happen. Oh dear. Spring equinox isn't around 21st. Oh really? Look, I'm gonna count it as spring still, you know, there's, you know, it feels weird to be calling it winter in March. March 19th is winter, June 19th is spring, September 19th is summer. Wait. September 19th, does that mean that's the middle of summer, or that's the start of summer? I would feel very weird calling September the start of summer. Ooh, that feels wrong. Are you aware that CC isn't working? Sadly, yes. Captions are currently not working. I wished on every star I could see last night and collected... Oh, nice! That's impressive. I wish I had the energy for that. Oh, dear me. Yeah, CC, closed captions, I've been trying to get working. The one I was using for them, I couldn't get it to work for some reason. It stopped working. I can't quite remember. It's something on my list of things I need to work on because I desperately do want captions for my streams. That's kind of very important and cool and sexy. However, like a lot of things in life, I'm just not getting around to it. But I will, in fact, I've got to post it. No, hang on. Because it's a very important thing. It's absolutely, you know, necessary. I'm going to put a big bullet point. Well, it's a square. It's a checkbox. Closed captions. There we go. I shall try my hardest to remember that because they're important and I'd like to get them working. The one I had last time, it was working okay, but for some reason it really struggled to pick up a lot of words. I had to speak very, very loudly and very much into the microphone to get most of them to be picked up, which was a shame. It wasn't working very well, so I turned it off because it was messy and confusing more than helpful, which is not the goal. I've forgotten where all of my trees are. How many bees do we have? Wasps, bees, same thing. 4, so we're definitely missing at least 1. Where have I left all my trees? Where have my trees gone? It's not a normal question you typically ask, yet here we are asking it. There's definitely some trees I have not shooketh. Do you know what? I'm kind of okay with that. Maybe we don't need to shake every tree in the world. Maybe some trees shall remain unshooketh. Dear me. Tell you what. Yeah, we got 5 fossils. Let's go see Blathers. Let's just go say hi to Blathers. March 19th is one of the last days of winter. It's still winter. I refuse to believe. September 9th is almost at the end of summer. Right, yeah. It feels weird. Yeah, okay. Okay. I wasn't quite losing the plot then. December 19th, despite the corners, no, it's autumn technically. It's not winter yet. Right. I understand that due to calendars, due to the world, due to, bless you, due to, I don't know, space, time, moon, stars, the world as it exists, I understand that technically seasons start and end at specific times. I genuinely go for vibes when it comes to seasons. I sort of look at the world and go, yeah, no, it feels like spring, so I'm gonna call it spring, you know? I understand that it's quite important. I understand that it matters to a lot of people, and that's okay. It doesn't matter as strongly to me personally, but, you know, everyone's different. Hello, Blathers. God, it's been so long. Oh, I tried to give Blather my peach then. Didn't work, thankfully. Don't think Blathers wants my peach. What we got, Blathers? All duplicates? That's okay. I understand. Oh, dear. No, that's it. Thank you, Blathers. I love you. Goodbye. Is shooketh going to be a recurring word in this stream? Probably this stream only, yes. I don't know if it's going to crop up anywhere else, but I wouldn't like to make promises either way. Do we have much inventory space? Absolutely not. I was going to go, oh, I've just noticed there's a little, like... Oh, I mean, I knew that I was going to call the museum a university. That's just not what it is. The little lights below the banners, I knew it was lit up, but I've never noticed them before. Anyhow. Oh, hi KK, how's things going? What is that creature above your head? I'm just gonna grab that, I hope you don't mind. Not to ruin your performance. A moth. Oh, it's just a little moth. I like moths. Maybe I should keep that moth. Should we put the moth in the house? I want to put the moth in the house. No wonder you're mad about the tree being in winter mode. It's still winter for another week and a half. I refuse. It's okay. Look, it's okay. I'll get over it. I really will. Are these all just fossil parts? Ooh, that's not. Yeah, those are all, if they're like parts of it, like the skull or the body or the torso, if it's, you know, a big chunky fossil, I'm gonna sell it. But otherwise, if it's a small one, I want to look at it first. Ooh, I like that. Because what I'm planning for my island, right, if you could call it a plan, say hello to the mouse. Hello. What? Up here, nature trail. I've talked about this before. We're just going to have a nature trail up there. What if there were fossils, like small little fossils hidden amongst the nature trail? How cute would that be? So I'm keeping like small little ones that look kind of cute. Got some Nook Miles to redeem. That's exciting. Fossil-based Nook Miles. Wonderful. You gave Blathers your peach. I tried to give Blathers my peach. Blathers refused. Probably very politely, knowing Blathers. Not that I know Blathers particularly well, but, you know, I would imagine Blathers is a very polite sort of... Oh, no, thank you. I appreciate your offer. Not today. Okay. Here's the thing. I'm going to start my new wasp pile for whenever Flick turns up next time. Do I start it here? Do we go behind the town hall again? Do I put it next to someone's tent? So, who hasn't logged on in a while? I think behind the town hall is probably a better idea. Let's just plonk them behind here. Big old stack of wasps. And so it begins. Place item. Animal Crossing Uni Life. That would be very cute, wouldn't it? Oh, that would be so cute. Instead of an island. I'm under the impression, I've not really played any Animal Crossing games other than this one at all. I'm under the impression that over the course of the games, the sort of scale has got bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, from like a town to like now you're running an island sort of thing. I would love it if the next game is you own a dorm room. It's just you go from an island to a dorm room and that's it. That's, you know. Imagine if it was an entire university though and you could just like decorate it entirely. Like you're just, you know, you run a university for some reason. It cannot be explained. Why have I got so much rubbish in my inventory? Let's sell those. Sam has mail in the mailbox and it's driving me mad. I'm glad I'm not the only one that irritates, but it also kind of brings me joy that it irritates people. Is that bad? Does that make me a bad person? Aww, there was a bug there. I just thought it was a pretty flower. Oh dear. Right, let's go chuck some stuff in the storage. Because I've got a lot of things on me that I don't need. But also don't want to sell. So goodbye to the beekeeper's hive, goodbye to the other beekeeper's hive, goodbye to some bamboo, and the Hypsilon, as it is officially known. Blather's actually told me that myself, yeah. It's true. Candle set, cat grass, tatami. No, we're not going to place it down. As wonderful as that would be. Oh, the moth needs to go somewhere. We just have a pet moth now, and that's wonderful. Orange? I guess we're keeping the orange. Don't know why. Aw, the starfish moves. That shouldn't surprise me. It's a living creature, but for some reason, I didn't expect it to move. Well, it just sort of slowly pulses. It doesn't necessarily move, but it's cute, isn't it? Oh, starfish friend. I wouldn't feel too bad keeping a starfish as a pet because they don't seem to move a lot. Obviously, I haven't seen one in real life, so I can't say this as an expert. But it doesn't seem like they'd mind being in... Like, they don't seem like the type of creature that needs exercise or needs lots of big open space to run around in. Imagine a starfish running. Aww, it's a cute thought. All right, moth, where do you want to live? Where do moth? The real question is, where do moth fit? There we go, that'll do me. Then we can sit, read our book, drink some tea, look at a moth. What more do you want in life, honestly? I really wish I could open Sam's mailbox. I can't. I could, in theory, close Animal Crossing, start it up on Sam's account, and then open it, but I don't have permission to open his mail, so just stays like that. Alrighty, what are we doing? We definitely were doing something. Have we shaken this tree? No. Oh, wow. Maybe we haven't shaken the trees up here then. Nope, we've shaken that one. Alrighty. I'm gonna halt the tree hunt. We're calling it now. No more trees. Renee! Aww. Where have you been? Bed mostly, to be honest, Renee. Aw, I miss you too, Renee, you wonderful, wonderful creature. I always have more to say to you. Well, no I don't, but... Oh, the academy's swing by tomorrow? That's cute. Place is decked out me style. I don't care what they think. Oh, I love you, Renee. That is a beautiful attitude to have. Good for you. I'm proud of you. Yeah, you sit in your chair and read comics. Ah, they look cute. Aww. Wonderful. Bye, Renee. I always feel bad whenever you leave the houses. I always forget to wave. And they always wave at me when I'm leaving. I'm like, goodbye. Miss you. Alrighty. We should really get down to some actual landscaping, shouldn't we? What we do need to do, actually, is shape this rip. Do we need to shape this river a bit more? Hi, Zell. I remember your name. It has been a while, yeah. Same old Zell. Yeah. Fame hasn't gone to your head. I'm glad. I appreciate that. Limburg's you took a lollipop. Aww, hi Limburg. I love Limburg. They always seem to just be doing the cutest thing. Like, they're so innocent. They just sort of waddle around the island and, like, you know, sit down near the river and eat a lollipop. God, I'm jealous of Limburg. Been a spell since I saw your goofy mug. You ain't changed a bit. Thanks, Limburg. Love you too. Oh boy, oh boy. Right, so the river needs to be this wide to accommodate the bridge. So we can't change that much. We could make it a little bit less angular. Which doesn't feel like a real word, but I'm hoping it is. Angular. Maybe it's just not pronounced like that. Angular? No, it's definitely not pronounced. Never mind, stop. Abort. That never happened. Angular. Still have that limbo. Oh, you do! Oh, I need to get that. I'm so sorry. It's been so long since I played this game. I think I'm happy with how it comes up to the bridge. It just maybe wants to get there a bit easier, you know? Limburg, I love you. I love you so much, Limburg, you do not understand. Where's the I love you and I want to marry you? Where's that option? I don't think I have that reaction yet. I don't think I have the one that says I want to marry you, Limburg. Please hug me forever. Never let go. I will settle for joy. Limburg has such a pretty voice. Can I just say that? Oh, singing so precious, yes! Had to sing it Limburg. Hell yeah. Vocaloid sensation. No, I liked Sensational. That was perfect. Vocaloid sensational. I love that I have a shovel in one hand, so instead of putting it down to clap, I'm just gonna slap the handle. Just aggressively slaps handle. Yes, good for you. I love you, Limburg. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize they could sing. Suddenly I want to make up an excuse for why we have to be in this area longer and do a million different projects. Like, maybe we should rebuild this entire section of the world. Oh, you finished, Limburg. It was wonderful. You did good. And just goes back to eating his lollipop. That's a mood and a half right there. Just eating a lollipop, stand up, have a bit of a sing to yourself, sit back down again. I'm so proud of Limburg. Just for existing, to be honest. I'm so proud of him. Okie dokie. That was a fun little interlude. Goodness gracious me. Okay, are we happy with how thin the river gets here? Kinda, but not how thin it gets, how quickly it gets thin. Were those real words? Up for debate. Do we like this a bit more, or is this weird? It's very angular. So what if we tried to make it less angular? That way, logic lies. Sounds like a good idea. Let's go it. Let's go it? Yeah, let's go it. Alright, I don't hate that. See, in theory, it would be nicer to just cut this corner a bit more, but we'd have to move a tree for that, and that just feels rude. This tree was here way before the river was, you know? Well, not really. I planted the tree not too long ago. The river was here when the island spawned, but, you know, it didn't look like this. It's fine. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Floods up here. Good, good, good. It's a bit of a straight line of a river. Ooh, do you reckon we can make it jumpable? Do you reckon we can, like, yeet ourselves over there in a way? Because I like to have rivers that you can cross. I don't like the bridges to be too far apart. Move the tree. Yeah, but where to? It would be out of line with the pattern. You know, there would just have to be an empty space here. I'd be sad about it. And we'd have another tree to rehome. We already have one as it is. What do you mean I'm giving too much thought to a digital tree? No. All the appropriate thought. Dear. Yeah, no, I like to have rivers you can get across. Although in theory, we're going to have a ramp here. And up there, we're planning a bridge, right? Okay, so this bit doesn't need to be crossable. I have decided. This is the case. This is reality. This is reality? What? Words are interesting today, huh? Alrighty. Yeah, no, I'm okay with that. I think that river's neater and happier now. I'm happy with it. What we do need to do is shape this corner. There we go. And that'll go back that away. Let's ask our good friend Thomas if he would lend us a kit so we can sort of space out. Sorry, KK, just gonna squeeze past you. If we can just space out an area where we can put a ramp. Because knowing where the ramp goes and how much space the ramp needs is kind of essential to this situation. If we're gonna build up the cliff, we need to know where the ramp fits. Hi, Thomas. I know it's been a hot minute since I last saw you. Infrastructure would be good, please, thank you. What did you have in mind? I'd like a bridge / incline, s'il vous plaît. Incline, specifically. Ramps and stairs make it... Yes, they do. They do make it easier. I would like the cheapest. Are there any that I'd like that aren't the cheapest? No. Not at all. We want the cheapest. It's natural. It's going up to the, like, the woodland area. Of course we want the natural ramp. Yes, please. Gimme, gimme, gimme. A woodland ramp after midnight. What? It's not even called a woodland ramp. It's a good song, though. I bloody love that song. Anyhow, distractions aside. Bye, Thomas. I love Tom Nook. He's so... I love every single creature that has ever... Even the weird ones. Even the weird ones where you look at them and you go, are you okay? You know, even those villagers, they're wonderful. Every single NPC that ever existed in this game. Mwah, beautiful. Love them. Even Sprinkles. I know. Poor Sprinkles. Well, not really poor Sprinkles. Ah, interesting, interesting, interesting. So if we put that here... Let me imagine it. Pretty please. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Thoughts and feelings on this spot. I can't decide if that's the perfect place or if it's too far back. Do we want it a bit further forward, perhaps? It depends what we're going to do with the rest of the cliff over here, really. I suppose I was just thinking, just sort of smooth it out in a line over this way. Here's a question. Do we need to dig a space for it before we can imagine it? Ah, no, it just sort of plonks it there. Okay. What if... Not quite that far back. No, 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 I didn't mean to... Oh dear. Oh dear. What about there-ish? What if we did it about there? I want the ramp to sort of not be too much dug into the cliff. I want it to sort of exist on the edge of the cliff. To look fairly natural, all things considered, you know? Blend in but noticeably be there. Alrighty, how does this look? That might be a bit too... might be a bit too far back. Let's imagine it. Yeah, one or two back, I think. Not backwards, forwards. Doink, doink. No, no, please don't rebuild it, thank you. Oh dear. Let's go with this. How does this look? I would like to imagine it, please. Please and thank you. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I like that. Let's just commit to it, otherwise I'll think up 10 different things instead. I can't remember what... It's Lloyd, isn't it? This thing's called Lloyd. Look at its arms go. That is an enthusiastic creature, and I appreciate it. What we're going to do is sprint to the bank. Oh, hang on. How much do we actually need? 98,000, was it? 98,000. Wonderful. Maybe another time. I'm just going to run to the bank and get the funds. 98,000. So if I just grab out 100,000, we'll be good, right? I'm pretty sure I have 100,000 in the bank. Yeah, I probably do. If I don't... Oh dear. No, I haven't paid off anything too soon, I don't think. Too recently. Thank you for the bonus Nook Miles. I just want to access the bank. Thank you. Alrighty, I would like to withdraw. 1 0 0 0 0 0 0. Thank you very much. Bye bye. That will be all, bank machine. I'm sure it has other uses. I mainly use it for the bank, if not almost exclusively use it for the bank. Oh dear. Thank you. Pardon me, KK. Is KK gonna sit here all night? Zell, did you just fall asleep standing still? I mean, I relate to that a little bit too much, but you okay? Do you need to, like, take a minute? Donations? Gasp. I would love to donate. Even a single bell, I have more than that planned, but don't you worry. There you go. You may, in fact, have that as a donation. Ta-da! Wonderful. Completion done. What? Completion done? That's not how words work. Alrighty. So we just do a bit of this. I don't think that's too deep in on that side, is it? Nah, it's alright. And then, I guess for the fun of it, just fill this bit in. There we go. Wonderful. Did we? Oh yeah, we did change this water, didn't we? I completely forgot. I thought we still had this area to demolish. Not so. Not so. Alrighty, so ramp exists there. I'm happy with that. Can we build the path closer to it yet, or do we need to wait for it to be built properly itself? Oh, interesting. Hi Lloyd, are you able to move or not? Okie dokie, you're in the way. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We can move it when we move it. I think with that ramp there, we don't need another bridge there. We're gonna have a bridge, like the ramp will lead up to a bridge. Oh, hello. Do you ever just forget that you've built a bell tree? I do all the time. There we are. Money, money, money. Don't mind if I do. Good stuff. I'm gonna dig up the tree stump. Oh, should we leave it? That's a cute enough tree stump, right? Nah. Oh wow. Oh wow. There we go. Fill in them. Goodbye. Hello. Willow. I remembered your name. I'm actually learning who my villagers are. That's amazing. A wee bit worried. Seem as fine as a frog's hair. Alright, hands up. Who's heard that expression before? My hand is firmly down. I do not know what she's on about, but I'm happy she's happy. Oh dear. Good for you, Willow. Look at this cute little spot. I like this. Oh wow, the sky's pretty. Oh wow. I don't think I've ever looked at the sky before quite so much. That's a really pretty view. I really like this area. Do you know what I don't like? Just one little thing that just irritates me. One little specific dot of land that I just want to take a shovel to. Oh dear. It's fine, it's fine. It exists. Imperfections are beautiful. You're remembering Willow, so you won't be sheepish about your sheep. Exactly. Alright, here's the thing. If we want to have a bridge here, and we do, first of all, we need to not do that. Second of all, I think it needs to be wider. Can we build two things at once? I don't think we can. We can't have two things like in progress at once, can we? It sort of has to be a balance, if you will. So if you make this bit wider, this side, I think we'll have to wait till tomorrow to start construction, but that's okay. That's okay. Not everything has to be done immediately. It's bit by bit, isn't it? It's little progress by little progress. I think that'll be... Oh, hello, Willow. Just destroying your coastline. Hope that's okay. Plonk. Oh, Willow. I'm glad that Willow does fishing, actually. Willow and Lindbergh both seem to enjoy fishing. So they live in the perfect place, really. I think that's wide enough for a bridge. I think I'm okay with that. Anything exciting back here, or is this just back here for the sake of it? Oh, fossil up there. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. That's basically the current path if you're too lazy to get a vaulting pole out. I.e. me. Okay, so we got that there. We might have to put something here. Maybe a tree. Maybe a tree. Oh. I don't know what Willow did, but it was sparkly. Do we want a tree here? This isn't a bad place for a tree. This is quite a cute place for a tree. If it fits. Oh, wonderful. Oh no, that's so cute. We can't get in the corner, but we don't need to. Oh, I like that. A little outlook with the tree to the river. Oh dear. Right, so we got that coming up there. I guess let's continue the path. Should we? Yeah, stone path up to here. I guess. The real question is, where's the nature trail gonna go? With the progress we're making, we're gonna have to start planning that out soon. Which is, scary. Because I really invested in the nature trail idea. I just haven't got much of an idea in my head for it currently. Like, how's it gonna start? How's it gonna stop? It's gonna loop. I know that much. But are we gonna have, like, a start location? Or is it just gonna be, you know, join the trail on whichever location you like? Here's the real question. What's the path gonna be made out of? Dirt path? That was an easy decision. I think we're gonna use the dirt path. Dark dirt. Ah, we do just have light dirt, though. What's the difference? I think I like dark dirt. I think dark dirt is better, but it's good to know we have options. For like a little nature trail thing, the green trees are going to be important. That's sort of what's going to live up here. Just grass. Just put some extra grass on the grass. Yeah, I think I'm happy with the dark dirt. Let's just outline a rough path, shall we? I really need to get this in my head as to where it's going. I'm sort of planning. The bridge is going to go here-ish. Or is it going to go a bit further up? No, here-ish is fine, isn't it? Yeah, sort of here-ish. Over this way. I will make it an actual path eventually, but currently no need for that. We're just outlining it. Sort of over here. Maybe a bit more that way. Go up here. I guess it wants to go around this way a bit. Ah, there's the orchard. It can brush the orchard. Or does it want to go through the orchard? No, we can just go like nip around it. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be alright. And then it'll want to go up here. Gosh, there's a lot of ramps that we need to be building. I'm not going to even bother trying to save up my loan at this point. I'm going to spend it all on ramps and bridges. Sort of around here. Nip through the orchard, just so you get a breath of fruit. You know, just a little, ooh, that's nice. Anyhow. And how does this join up to here? Just like that, really, doesn't it? Just curves in like that. And then, oh yeah, we can have something cute here. Something central here, maybe a little pond. Ooh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? A little pond here, because then the path's going to go around it sort of thing, isn't it? So you can be like, oh yes, the pond, I like the pond. The pond is nice. You know, that normal sentence that people obviously say. And it gives you a little stop off here. You can go down to the beach if you want. If you want to break away from the path, you can be like, oh, here's the beach. We came here for the private beach. And here we are. So you can nip down there. That's a good sort of joining off point. Ramp here. That's not the right button. That's the right button. Ramp goes up here. So you then waddle around here. What are we doing up here? The river's there, so the river's going to have to form into a pond here, or a lake or something. So the path can't go over that. I don't want it to. I want it to sort of go around the edge of it a little bit. Yeah. That's how I'm feeling about that. Okay. It can just poke its way back over this way. And then ramp down. That's how we're feeling it, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, go over here and then ramp down. Ooh, yeah. I'm really liking this now. This idea is... I'm falling in love with it. A little bit too much. So we ramp down here. We nature trail over this way. And we link back up. Alright. How do we feel about that as a system? Come up here, so we can it can be looped either way around. You can go up here, you got your little mountain bit up here. You go, oh, this is nice. There's going to be a lake here, which you don't have to cross, you just sort of go around it, but it's the source of the water for the island, so it's nice to look at. This bit here, we could have something here, a little path that branches off to here, perhaps, a little, like, you know, oh, a little, like, picnic area next to the lake. Yeah, definitely. And then ramp down here. I hope we have enough ramps for it. Go over this way, peek by the orchard, and go, oh yes, nice orchard. We might not even, we might just cut that off and go down here instead of going into the orchard. Yeah, I kind of prefer that. Let's do that instead. That feels better. There we go. Just make it a little bit more sensible. You can still see the orchard. You're still walking past it. It just makes this middle bit a little bit more closer? Question mark? More closer. Words are hard. It makes it so we could build something in the middle here and you can see it more. It feels nicer. It feels a little bit tighter in a good way. Anyhow, then you womble down this bit, and cross over, and it starts again. So it is only a small trail, but I'm okay with that. I was happy with that. And I want this path to join it here. Well, not join it, but it's gonna, yeah, be here and have a little signpost, I think. A little signpost here being like, this is the trail, this way is this way, and this way is this way. Oh dear. I hope Willow and Limburg are okay having their houses right next to a nature trail. But they don't have much choice in the matter, so... Oh dear. Okay. Well, now that I've got the sort of the path laid out, I do feel a lot better about it. Oh, look at that. That's exactly what I wanted to see, yes. That's the nature trail. Oh, that's perfect. God, that makes me so happy. Look at it, the little dotted line. Oh, it's so pretty. So gosh darn pretty. Alright. We've got the nature trail. Nature trail is trailing. Gonna have loads of trees, pond up there. We can make the pond, that's what we can do. I'm just trying to think of what the little areas are gonna be. I want like little mini areas for each sort of thing. So this is gonna be the pond area. We might have a little picnic area here. I want the beehives to go somewhere. Maybe they go here-ish or here-ish. Beehives there. We could have them dotted about a bit more, to be honest. They could sort of exist across the entire trail. But I want, obviously, flowers and the big green trees. They're going to exist up here. And maybe a few fruit trees, just for, you know, decoration without consuming my tree budget, as it were. Oh, I'm so happy with that. It's unbelievable. That makes me unbelievably happy. Oh, we talk to people. Good for us. There we go. Alrighty, let's grab a ladder. That's not a ladder. Nice try. Can't really... Well, technically you could if you really tried. Climb an incline or climb a cliff with an axe. Just sort of, you know, like hack it in and then pull yourself up. You'd struggle though. Ladders are definitely easier. Alrighty, waterscaping. Ooh. Let's just get these fossils first, for Blathers' sake more than anything. That's a question. Where am I going to put fossils in the nature trail? Don't quite know why we're having fossils on the nature trail, but it feels right, you know, just every now and then a little bit of a thing with a little placard next to it like, oh yes, we found a fossil here. It's cute, you know? It feels right. Waterscaping. This is going to be the lake. The big old lake, the source of the water for the entire island. Splashy, splashy town. As it will definitely not be called. Okay. So I'm thinking the shape of it, it's gonna just be sort of this. You know, just sort of a blob here. We're gonna leave this bit kind of empty for the picnic area. It's gonna dip out into it a little bit, but mostly just over to the right. There we go. I was set on there being a water feature up here, you know. This is sort of where the river comes from. It has to have something watery up here, right? But I didn't want to take up too much of my bridge budget because I want bridges in other places in the island, not just up here. So having the nature trail go around the lake feels right. You know, it feels like the right thing to be doing. However, what we just did, not the right thing. Not the right thing at all. There we go. Okay, we're not filling in the lake. I don't think I've quite grasped the situation here. There we go. Oh dear. Doink, doink. If we just sort of fill out the vague hole, and then we can shape it properly so it feels better. We could make it go one higher, but I would just be worried that that would make this back part of the trail feel very hidden. And I like this back part. I think it's wonderful. I want to, you know, with the sea view in the background. And the stars. Oh, the stars are pretty. I want to make the most of that. I don't want to hide it behind a cliff, you know? Sploosh, sploosh. Sploosh, sploosh. And a sploosh, sploosh. There we go. This is the slowest part of the building process. I know I want a lake. I know it's going to take me a hot minute to build a lake. And I know that's okay. Because it'll be worth it in the end. I should really have a name for the lake. Oh, imagine that. A little name for the lake. And then we could name the river based off the lake. Like, you know, Lake Bob and the river is River Bob. We're not going to call it Bob, to clarify. That was a vague example of the naming scheme I'm thinking of. Ah, yeah, I want to name the lake. Anyone got any lake suggestions? Oh dear. I would say let's use the island name as inspiration here. Let's not. The island is called Orus Isle, spelled O-R-U-S. Not a particularly interesting name. Not a name I especially care for, bless you. Not a name that really means anything either. It was just taken from a random generation website. It's not a name I'm invested in. Not a name... I wish I'd picked a better name, basically. But it's okay. It's okay. It is what it is. We will work with it. My sort of attitude towards this game is a lot of accepting what it gives you and learning to love it, kind of. When it comes to villages, mostly, especially. You know, like, I would like to have certain villages, probably, I don't know. But I don't really care. Like, the game gives me villages, and I will end up falling in love with them one way or another. I don't think there's any villages that I would look at and go, you're awful, I hate you, get out of my island, move away. At this point, I think all of my villagers have asked me at one point if they should move away, and every time I've gone, no, stay, you're part of the island now, you know, it would feel wrong to kick you out. You know, the island's just not the same with them. Alright, I think I'm happy with this so far. I think we're getting there. The shape feels a lot nicer. I don't want it to be too big so that it's such a narrow path around the outside. Don't want it to be too small either, though. It has to, you know, feel like the lake that all of the water comes from. It's the source of the water for the island. It's not going to be a small little thing, is it? Let me do a bit more over this way. Yeah, we can move the path over. It doesn't need to be quite so on the edge. Nope, wrong button. Well, right button, wrong angle. There we go. Doink, doink. Alrighty. Initial thoughts. It's okay. Needs a bit more smoothing around the edges. It looks a bit rough in places, which I know is kind of the point. It's a natural sort of feature, but it looks a bit... It looks fake rough, which is a weird sentence to say, I'll admit. It looks rough in a way that doesn't feel right. It feels very chunky. It wants to be a nice balance of smooth and rough, you know? I've said the word rough too many times, and now I'm just thinking of dogs. Oh, not the right button. You want to get the dirt path out once again? Not what I had in mind, but okay. There we are. And we can just sort of curve it a bit more naturally. Now that we know the shape that we're going for with the lake, we can adapt the pathway. Yeah, and it sort of wiggles around here and wiggles down there. I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with that. I'm more than okay with that. I'm in love with that. Okay. Anyhow. Yeah. Maybe the ramp will come a bit more in instead of sticking out so much on the left there. Yeah. Oh, gosh. I'm really falling in love with this. This is wonderful. I've not had an idea for my island that I've loved so much. This is perfect. Alright, so picnic town up here. Beehives and flowers sort of on the lower areas. And fossils dotted around. Trees, very important. I'm going to have to sort of sort out our tree budget a bit, but that's alright. I'm okay with that. Should we do the trees now or not? The trees are kind of a very important part of the island. They are, in fact, essential to the nature trail. They're sort of going to build it up and make it feel a bit bulkier, a bit more naturey and overcrowded in a nice way. So, yeah, we probably should sort the trees out now. What I'm thinking is take a few fruit trees up for bulk, because fruit trees, when I talk about my tree budget, as it were, or bulking it up with fruit trees, I want to have exactly, I think it's 17 trees on my island that can be shaken for goodies, and no more than that. Maybe one or two more if I had to, because if I have more than that, then I will shake some trees and they will be blank, they will be empty, they will provide me with nothing, which is okay, it's a tree. But I want to be able to walk along a path, shake my trees for the day, and get all my stuff from them and be happy. And not feel, you know, annoyed that I have to shake 50 trees to get a few bells, you know? So I'm trying to budget my trees, as it were, and only have the 17 or so shakeable trees. Fruit trees do not count towards that, even if they have no fruit on them. So fruit trees are good for bulking up an area without digging into the tree budget too much. I'm saying the words tree budget quite a lot of times for a phrase that barely makes any sense, you know? Oh dear. Nom 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 nom. And nom 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 nom. So currently my shakeable trees are sort of dotted around this area. We don't need them all down here. If we're gonna make a nature area at the top, let's make the nature area at the top, you know? I'm happy to have a few trees down here, but not lots. I sort of want to shift the built-up feeling that the trees give up to the top of the island. We can have more flowers down here, more, you know, light natural stuff, mixed in with buildings and pathways and man-made areas. We're going to have like a little, maybe a park area or something, I don't know. Fences and pathways, yeah, and then you get up to the top of the island, it's a bit more wild, a bit more untamed. It's sort of, the bottom of the island is us shaping nature around us. The top of the island is us shaping our way through nature. That barely made sense, but I'll take it. Oh dear. We build nature around us on the bottom part. On the top part, we just build around nature. We weave our way through it instead of weaving it around us. No, that's not making any more sense, is it? Oh well, I tried. Oh dear. There we go. Ooh, just some bells on the floor. Very normal. Very normal. What I think is going to go a lot of a way towards making the nature trail feel better is weeds. I'm very excited to plonk a load of weeds down. Oh, that was a bell tree that I shook. And I forgot to axe it down. That's a shame. I think the weeds are going to really bulk up the area, make it feel more wild and untamed. And the weeds look really pretty in this game. Like, they're called weeds. They look wonderful. They can stay. I don't really care. Oh, dear. I'm tempted to dig up all of the trees. Is that bad? We need some sort of trees around here, but if we're going to be, you know, having our shakeable trees in one area, we don't want a few, like, outside as well, you know. Put them all up on the nature trail, why not? We can put fruit trees down here, that wouldn't be too bad. Maybe distribute the orchard a bit more evenly. Specifically the orange orchard. Yeah, I like the orange orchard. I like the fact that it's so separated off. It feels weird to have two orchards on the island, you know? We've got the orange one on the right, and then we've got the mixed fruit up on the top. Mixed fruit, that's an interesting way of saying that, but it is what it is. Maybe we should diversify a bit more. Not have two orchards, but have one maybe slightly bigger, but slightly nicer orchard. We'll see, we'll see. There we go. Of course, I'm picking up all of these trees. I want more of the greener trees, more of these ones. I want the nature trail to be more of these. These do count towards your shakeable trees. So basically what I'm planning is plonk these trees down now as a guide to make it sort of feel right, and then slowly over time replace them and replant them with the big trees, the green trees, the spruce trees, question mark. Slowly refill them with that. Doink. Doink. I did like having the sort of, our house is up here and it's sort of almost separated by a few trees, a little foresty bit. I liked that. I still do like that. We're gonna maybe work around it. What I want to do is basically take up all of the trees and then plant them down anew. And if there's some left over for down here, that's wonderful. That's beautiful. That's perfect. But I want to make sure that the nature trail feels right before I go giving trees elsewhere, you know? There's nothing to stop me from moving and rearranging them once I put them down. Next time, you know. We can adapt on the go. This is the beauty of this game. Oh, need to be a bit closer there. Ah, one thing I do have to bear in mind is this. This river's got to go somewhere. Is it going to go here? Do we need another bridge? Oh gosh. Goodness me, I need to do something with this river. Maybe it flows up here. Ooh. Oh, I didn't think that at all. Pond here, river, pond, goes down here. Ooh, I didn't think about that at all. Interesting. I guess we should focus on that before we do anything with trees. Alright. Okay, no, this is fine. We can work it. It might mean... Oh, no. No, it won't. I've got it. It's... It might mean one more bridge. Or it might mean we put some stepping stones in. Oh, I'm excited for that. We're definitely putting stepping stones in. That's such a cute idea. Because this is only going to be a small little river. It's not the main one. It's just a side one. We're going to put stepping stones in. Hell yeah. That feels very nature traily. It combines my love of making the rivers crossable without bridges with the nature trail vibe. I think it fits it perfectly. I've just got to make sure I build the river wide enough at that point for the stepping stones to make sense. There's the balance between wide enough for stepping stones and wide enough for stepping stones and not too thin that you can just jump over it normally. I don't want it to be that thin. I don't want it to be that thick. Doink, doink. There we go. What's the path of it looking like? Yeah, it sort of comes up like that. Ah, so that means it's going to be waterfalled off. Waterfall. There's going to be a river separating the picnic area. That's okay. It's only going to be a small one. We can maybe stepping stone that one as well. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. There we go. Alright, I was thinking a little pond for this area, but maybe just a little river works nicer. Maybe that's okay. There we go. We could, if we wanted to, put something else up there and make the picnic area here instead. I do kind of like it being up on the cliffs, though. Just sort of this little... It feels very much to the side there, and I really enjoy that. I think it's a wonderful vibe. It fits what I'm going for. Okie dokie. Doink doink. Now head down a bit instead of across. Yeah. Oh, no, no. No, thank you. There we have it. And this is sort of the point of stepping stone, if you will. Where we step the stone. Doink, doink. Doink, doink. So how wide does it need to be? One wider than this, actually. Can we just jump that? And we can just jump that. Maybe we don't need a stepping stone, even. Yeah, maybe we don't even need a stepping stone. Huh. Interesting. We'll see how it joins up. See what it feels like when it gets there. Doink, doink. Doink, doink. Doink, doink. There we go. Let me chop this one out a little bit. And fill in this side a bit more, even it up. Yep, that's not the right button, but okay. There we go. Oh, look, the trees are shaking so much right now. Is it really windy on the island? I love that. It's a breezy night, that's what it is. It's a breezy evening up on the hills. The leaves are going for it. Doink, doink. There we go. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Do we want it that wide? Yeah, kinda. Kinda do. Kinda do, you know? Can we get over there? No. Dang it. That's right, we're building a stepping stone. Let's just build it now. Not like that. Good try, though. Doink. And the stone is ready to step. Okay, it's cute. The river doesn't look wide enough for it, though. We're going to have to make the river a bit bigger, I think. Otherwise, it just looks silly. Only a tiny bit. Not excessively now. This is supposed to be a smallish river, all things considered. We just make it a tiny bit chunkier. Then again, maybe not. Because that feels like a bloody big jump to make, and without making it wider again on the other side, it's not in the middle of the river anymore. So let's revert that and fill it in. That's wide enough. That's plenty wide, that is. There we go. Happy with that? I'm not unhappy with that. Which isn't what you'd call the most interesting. The most positive sign, but it's not the worst either, so... Solid mediocre out of 10 is what it is. Nope, not that. Oh, goodness me. It's all going wrong. Stepping stones, they said. Easy, they said. No one ever said that. I think I dreamt that. Okay, no, that's not bad. I like that. That feels cute. It's a nice little feature, you know? It's like, ooh, yes, past the stepping stones. It's a landmark you can mention. You can be like, oh yes, that is a thing I know exists. What? Oh dear. I like how wibbly the river is up here. But perhaps it is too wibbly. Actually, it might feel better once we've put in the waterfall. I do need to consider that. And just... There we go. Maybe one over on this side. Nope, that's not what I had in mind. Dear me. Dear me. There we go. I'm happy-ish with that. Happy-ish. I'm happy, changes it. There we go, now I'm happier. What if that? Okay. No. No, to be honest, no. But what if this too? What if this also? Bit of that, smooth it up this way. I've gotten to the point of no words, just grunting. Just sort of noises to affirm or deny things. That feels very rigid. That's a quote, don't take that out of context please. But it does, it feels very zigzag. And not in a smooth funky way. In a very boring, straight and linear way. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't aim for straight in my life. That's not something I traditionally think I want to go for. So we're gonna spice it up a little bit. We're gonna basically revert our changes. There we go. Yoink. Yoink. Fill in this side. There we go. And there we go. And go down this one. Yeah, I like. There's a star in the distance twinkling away. Good for it. I hope it has fun up there. Oh, and its friends. Yeah, that feels a bit more natural. Let's just... Is there anything we can do to this bit to make it feel more natural? Because it currently does not. And that's not the dream. Typically speaking. It's not what we aim for. There we go. One on this side. There we are. Can we leap across this? No, there's a stepping stone right there. I'm so lazy in this game, it's not even funny. Oh dear. Not the right button at all, that's entirely ruined everything. In one small button press, everything went wrong. Wonderful. Oh my goodness, my aim is not even... It's not even slightly accurate tonight, that's not even... Oh dear. Oh dear. We are beyond unreliable tonight. That's just got even worse. Oh dear. You try and shape a river and you end up filling it in. I don't know what's happening. Okay, we're getting there now. Chunky, chunky. Chunky, chunky. Chunky? Chunky. Yeah. What does that word mean and why am I saying it? There we are. What if... that instead? No. Yes? What? Yeah, kinda. Chunkster. Yeah, chunkster. This river's kinda chunkster. Oh gosh, words. Ain't they fun? Oh no. Oh no. I'm messing all of me button presses up, I am. There we go. Fill in this gap. fill in this gap again. There we go. Alright, now let's adapt to the other side. This is turning into a stream of me just slightly adjusting water for a good hour or two. Oh dear. It's alright, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. There we go. That is in fact going back to exactly what it was before. That is changing nothing. Okay, no, that's good. We can just fill in that corner. That's better, that's better. One more corner fill in and we should be good. Okay, no, I'm happy with that. Yeah, that feels more natural. Oh, I like that. Ooh, I like that too. I don't like that. Let's take that back immediately. Eef. Return. There we go. That'll do. Yeah, it moves up here and it lines up wonderfully. Question is, can we and should we put dirt path down here? Okay, answer is we cannot. Unless we waterscape backwards. Which actually doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but you knew what I meant. And if you didn't need to, it's fine. It was a very unimportant detail. Alright, do we want the path to be present on the block? On the stone which we step? Perchance not. Perchance we do not do that. Perchance is a funny word. Oh dear. And to save swapping tools, I'm just going to do that. We're just going to demolish the path, then rebuild it. There we go. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Doink, doink. And then we continue on our merry way. Up around here, past a rock, which probably gets moved. I would like to have my rocks up here as well, but I'm not anywhere near the point of attempting to move rocks. We're not doing that. Not anytime soon, at least. If I get really, really progressed in this game and there's literally nothing else I can think of doing, maybe. But I don't see that happening anytime too soon. I really don't. Okay, question is, do we just join this up as a 3-wide lake with a stepping stone? When I said lake, I meant river. Is it 3-wide or 2-wide? Do we stepping stone or do we just hop? Stepping stone wouldn't be bad. Another one, you know, just to add a little bit of spice. A little bit of fun fruitiness. I don't think I've ever described a stepping stone as fruity before, but, you know, today's a new day. We can do what we want. Yeah, it's cute. Why not? I'll accept it. Yeah? It kind of... it makes this corner bit a lot smaller. That was not what I meant to do. That was horrendous. Let's never do that again. It makes this corner bit a lot smaller. Gonna make the picnic bench a lot more cramped. Unless we just, you know, bulk up this side of the cliff. Yeah, let's just do that. That feels right. That feels like a good thing to do. We got the lake here. Lakey, lakey, lakey. Splish, splash, splish, splash. Taking a bath in the lake. I would advise that you do not take a bath in the lake. It is not really... It's not really bath water. It's rainwater. God almighty. Dunk, 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 dunk. There we are. Hop across. Oh, hello, present. I will not be opening you, but I wish you well. I wish you luck and success on your journey throughout the air. There we go. Just sort of bulk this up a little bit so we do have room for the picnic bench, but it doesn't take up... It doesn't ruin the lake, you know, or the river. We can allow the river and the lake to flow in their own natural way and allow the picnic bench to sit there too. Alright, what I'm going to do real quick, have a quick 2-minute break. I will be back very, very, very shortly. This feels like a weird time to take a break. We haven't got long left to stream at all, but yeah, I'll be back in a few moments. Okie dokie, I have returned. Goodness me. Hey, I said goodness me instead of dear me. That's the one. That's a new one. Alrighty, we've got about... See, here's the thing. Technically, we have about 5 minutes left of stream. That's when the normal stream end time is, at midnight, as per usual. I'm torn between, do I keep going a little bit longer? Because we weren't actually streaming for the first about half an hour or so. We were troubleshooting, which isn't typically the most fun. It isn't typically happy streaming times. So I'm not sure if we continue for a little bit longer or we just stop when we stop, you know? See how it goes, really. I'll just keep going until I feel like it, I think. Just, you know, see how we go. See how we feel. Here's a question. Do we want the paths to be actual paths? Or do we just want sort of how we've set it out so far with the dots? But a bit neater and a bit tidier. Oh, we can't have them neater and tidier. That's the size of the gap it'll let us have. Eesh, that's a bit of a big gap, that is. Maybe we'll go with paths. The paths sort of... I don't know. I'm going to have to curve this path a bit more, is the reality of the situation. Oh, stars twinkle in the distance. Cute. The paths are good. I'm almost worried that they're going to ruin how natural it feels. If they're not quite, if they're in, you know, like, we don't want things in too straight of a line. I've said this before, straight is not the goal here. Oh dear. For us, personally, but you know, everyone's different. Oh dear. Do you know what is the goal? One day, having a stream where we manage to do everything exactly as we intend to. Every single bit of landscaping, or bit of shoveling, or bit of anything we do, we're going to aim everything perfectly. One day it'll happen. Definitely not today, but one day it'll happen. I'm sure of it. Oh, not like that. Oh dear. Maybe we're using all of our, I want to say bad luck, but that's not really the case. It's more, we're using up all of our bad aiming skills today. So next time I stream Animal Crossing, we won't do any of that. No mistakes whatsoever. Everything will be as intended. Imagine an Animal Crossing playthrough where you have to do you can't remove anything. You can't delete anything or undo any, like, so if you accidentally place something down, that's just where it lives. And you've got to adapt your island around it. That would be... Part of me says cool, part of me says horrific. Oh dear. I've been very cozy and curled up in bed listening to the stream. This is so nice. I'm glad. That's so nice to hear. I'm glad that some comfort has come out of the initial chaos of this stream. To be honest, it was a very, very messy start. I've had messy streams before. This was maybe the messiest I can think of. I've had to restart the stream once. Not twice. That's impressive. That is a whole new world for me. I don't like how that looks there. I wonder if we can fake the game into allowing a corner there. If we build the path and then remove the earth. I wonder if it'll just keep the corner. I would like that. If we do that, and then... Oh, no, we don't put a cliff down. That's not quite what we have in mind. Stepping stones and cliffs are not the same thing. There we go. Fake corner. Wonderful. Well, it's not fake. It's very real, but we've tricked the game into allowing us to do that. Again, maybe trick isn't the word either, but, you know. It's a very windy little path, isn't it? The path is very much not final, and probably not what I should be focusing on right now, but it feels like an important thing. So, path. Rampy. No, that's fine. We said it. It's okay. Those words have been committed now. No takesy-backsies. Dirt path up here. Goodness gracious. We could sort of do it in the little steps as we're doing, but more More bigger. Those are words. Like if we do sort of like, instead of a dotted line, do a dashed line? I don't know. I don't know. This is something we can change at any point, though. It's sort of, you know, we want to obviously build the trail around the path, or build the path around the trail, whichever works best. But at the same time, it's something we can change, you know? I don't think I'm ever gonna... just imagining the trail and how it's gonna end up, I don't think I'm ever gonna keep it in one way and never move anything. I can imagine it being the sort of thing where I'll walk past bits of it every day and just sort of slightly rearrange it, like, well, I'll just rotate that one way, or I'll just make this path a little bit different, you know? It might be one of those things, and that's okay. Oh, how cute would it be? This path here, right? And we put a little bench here. Just a little bench by the water. That's cute, isn't it? Ah, oh, that's great. I really like the craftable log benches. Mostly because they're very basic and very cheap. These things. But I've never... Oh, the wild log benches. They're going to be so much nicer. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, mostly because they're cheap. And easy to come by. But I've never... It feels weird to put them in your house. Or for me personally, it doesn't feel like they fit in my house. They're a bit too natural to go inside my home. So having somewhere where I can actually put them down is kind of perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. I don't know why I never considered a nature trail before. I don't know why the idea never popped into my head. I guess I never really gave it too much thought. I just sort of thought, I'll build something up there, but I don't know what. I'll figure that out when it happens. Oh, I'm so glad that we have got nature trail though. It's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted for this area. And it gives it purpose as well. I want to have my island existing in a way where there's no corner that feels like the empty corner or feels like the left out corner that we never really go to. Like, I want to have excuses or reasons to go to walk all over my island every time I visit, you know? Maybe, you know, I won't feel obliged to, but I want to have reasons to. Not just be like, oh yeah, that's sort of an empty-ish corner, we don't really ever go there. Which is basically what the top half of the island is. It is at the moment. Having the orchard on the top, because of that orchard, I've visited the top of this island more than ever before. I'm hoping the nature trail, especially once we put the trees up on it, the shakeable trees, will give me even more reasons to visit, because it's a wonderful place. You know, it allows me to build an area that doesn't revolve around creatures. It doesn't revolve around NPCs or houses or buildings. It's very natural, as I do like to keep saying. Here's a conundrum I have just stumbled across. Ramps are 2 blocks wide, aren't they? Yup. I've been building this path 1 block wide, so we're going to have to make it a little bit thicker around the ramps, which is... it's fine. We can do that, it's fine. Actually, that'll work nicely here, because I think the bridges, well, I hope the bridges are also 2 blocks wide. Let's have some uniformity, please. So if that is the case, which I'm praying it is, we can just have a little bit of a wider section here. That's alright. That's alright. Once I've actually built it properly, that'd be fine. Just make this bit a little bit chunky. We like chunky, it's good. Not quite like that. There we go. So ramp will go here in some capacity. I think this is the right place for it. Yeah, just maybe chunk it back a bit. So it doesn't stick out to here. It'll maybe end here-ish. Sort of half buried, half stuck out. I think that's the right way to do it. Unless we put it here. No, but then I want an excuse to go up to this top bit, you see. I don't want to have any empty parts. I want it all to be used. Used? Yeah, sure. I want it all to be used. Not excessively. Like we have to step on every single block of the island every single time we visit. No. I just want to feel like the path will lead us to every sort of corner, if we want to. Alrighty, so this is going to have to be too thick here. And I say too thick as in the number 2, not too thick. T-O-O-F. F? The letter F. THICC. Too thick. I don't think such a thing exists. There is no such thing as too thick. What am I even saying anymore? So yeah, this is going to be 2 blocks thick with a double C. And then it's going to meet up with a path here. So this is going to be the sort of the main joining on point, the main starting point, if you will. So we might have a little, obviously we're going to have a little signpost here, which I'm very excited for. But this is where it's going to have to go from 2 to 1, which I'm going to be honest, I'm nervous about doing. I'm a little bit nervous because this, making something go thick to thin, I'm scared. I'm scared it's going to look weird and wrong and awkward and... it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. We can make it work. I desperately want to make it work, you know? I'm very... when it comes to changing the sizes of paths, mid-path, that's something I struggle with. That's something I'm concerned about usually. It's something I want to do right, and it's something I'm not necessarily good at doing right, so practice makes perfect, eh? I do want to mention, actually, while I'm still here, as in while I'm still here on this stream, not just on the planet in general, but I suppose, technically, while I'm still live, while the stream is still alive, next week, I don't have any particular plans. I have vague ideas. I know that there's one game I definitely want to play. I absolutely want to play some Planet Coaster on stream next week. If you've never played Planet Coaster before, if you've never heard of Planet Coaster before, it is a big old, what's the word? I've forgotten the word. Theme park? Yeah, theme park, sure. It's like a theme park builder, basically. But it's got a... goodness me, it's got so much customization. You can build a theme park, but you can pretty much build a town if you wanted. Just a town that happens to have a ride in the background, you know. Oh dear, which is kind of what I go for. I like to build very detailed and pretty sort of areas. And then, you know, put a few rides in as well. Okay, that doesn't... I don't love the way that that goes. That feels very jarring. Do you know what? It's very unfinal as well. It'll be changed if it needs to be changed. There we go. But yeah, I kind of want to play that next week, just to see how it is to stream, see if I enjoy streaming it, see if it's something I like. If it is, I could definitely see it being the sort of game I would stream semi-regularly, like Animal Crossing or like Skyrim. The sort of thing that I would play maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, you know? And just have a theme park that we build up over time. Because building theme parks is a lot of fun. I'm not really a big theme park person in real life. Building them's great though. When you've got the tools that that game gives you to build such a detailed and interesting area, it's fun. It's just so much fun. Alrighty, here's a question. Do we, because we've got the stone path coming out of the village there, do we have, and going up the ramp which has a few slabs of stone on it, do we have that stone pathing to here, or do we start the dirt path here? Because I'm kind of in two minds about it. Part of me is like, yes, that would make more sense. So like, you go up the ramp and then it transitions to dirt path. We don't have the awkward meeting of the awkward gap of stone and dirt. We don't have that, and that's great. That's great. But part of me is like, but what if people on the trail get confused? Obviously, spoilers, it's pretty much just going to be me on this trail. Like, it's not a real trail. This isn't real life. I don't actually have to worry about these things. But part of me is like, I want to have dirt exclusively for the trail. So if you see the dirt, you know it's the path of the trail. So if you come down here, if you don't start the trail here, if you start it, say, at the beach or something, and you waddle down this way, you get to here, where do you go? You don't know. You go down there, and then you go off the trail. You've left the trail. I suppose as soon as you get onto the stone, you kind of know that you're off the trail, but there's no clear indication that this is where the loop is. This is the sort of the desired path. Also, I hate the way this looks currently. Maybe we make this thicker up here. It feels nice to have it as a crossroads, but I don't know. I don't like it going thick to thin. I don't. I struggle with this in the main town area as well, with Because the sort of the path around the houses is one thin, but the main path leading off the I think it is anyhow. Leading off the plaza is too thick, which is all right. Balloons, you've been teasing me all night. What have you got? What have you got? Is it good or is it 5 iron nuggets? What? What are the options here? Ooh, 5,000 bells. Never mind. Forget I ever judged you. Thank you for your blessings. Ah, goodness me. I'm really happy with the progress we've made tonight. Despite the initial chaos of this stream. Oh, look at that. Just look at the... Oh, look at it. We've got a nature trail. Ooh, it looks so nice on the map as well, because the trees aren't really going to show up on the map. So as an overall view, that's pretty much what it's going to look like when it's done. Obviously, we'll have ramps and... Well, 1 bridge and 2 ramps in there as well, but... Oh, I'm so excited. It looks so good. This island is shaping up so nicely now. I'm really happy with it. I love the overall map view of like all the little windy paths. You can clearly see this is the plaza, this is the front market bit. Here's where it like winds off into all the houses. Maybe we could put a path down to Biff's house. Maybe it's a bit rude that Biff doesn't actually have a path joining up his house. Maybe we could do like a little beach. Yeah, putting paths from the land to the beach doesn't work so well, does it? We'll see, we'll see. Look, Biff knows where he's going, it's fine. Oh dear, and there's like a little separate section up here for my house because I'm special. And then the main path through the town sort of leads up to the... Oh, it's perfect. I cannot express how much joy just seeing this map brings me. It's so beautiful. I love it. I love it. Okay. You are vastly overthinking these paths. Oh, I know. I know. I'm very aware that this is something that doesn't matter at all. However, it matters to me. Okay. Let's just... Oh, I don't like it. I don't. It just... It's too thick to too thin. It's just wrong. It's rude. It's cruel. What? What if... Definitely not that. That was the wrong choice on all parts. What if... That instead? That feels really weird. It's like a bulb in the path. How about, because there's a stepping stone here, semi-perfect opportunity to just have this bit all be too wide as well. You know, the main trail trunk, and then it spreads off into the little narrow wandery bits. I mean, I would accept that. I'm not against that in theory. I mean, that's too wide. Oh dear. But yeah, next week, Animal Crossing, maybe, we'll see. Oh, but the stepping stone's only 1 thick. And it's a 2 thick path joining a 1 thick. It's fine. Just don't look at it too much. It's fine. Look, it's very natural because it's sort of it aims you upwards. You know, it aims you over this way. Kind of. Look, that's what I'm going to say to myself, and it's what's going to happen. Goody. Unless, what if we do what we've done here, but we just bring it 1 down? Bear with me here. In my head it makes sense, we'll see. Nope, not like that. A for effort, but not like that. Not at all. We do that. We do this. We curve the corner. And we chop off the edge. As before. That makes me a lot happier. That makes me unnecessary amounts happier. For how small of a change it is, that makes me very happy. Because now, the stepping stone, you could argue, looks off-center, but despite this being a one-sized block, it's a very big one-sized block, really, isn't it? We could make it 2. However, I would hate that. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. It feels not wrong. That feels nice. I like it. Unhappy straw noises. That's what you just heard, folks. That's what those were. Right, so instead of this horrible bulb-looking thing, blob, 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 I'm not going to say anything too detailed because it's late at night and I'm tired and I don't want to speak weird things. But that path, the shape of that path makes me think things that I do not want to be thinking on a cozy wood. I forgot I had waterscaping equipped. That path makes me feel things, or think about things I don't want to be thinking about on a cozy woodland trail. So let's square it off a bit. Not something I traditionally say when talking about my paths. Normally they're rounded and funky, but let's square it off a bit. Let's make it a little bit neater. Just this once. Just this once. This isn't going to happen often, so, you know, enjoy it while you can. Oh, goodness. Doink. Doink. And then we can... Oh yeah, I need one there. I need one there. Otherwise it's weird. Unless... No, not that. No, don't bring back the bulgy bits. Let's do that. There we go. That's not the worst thing I've ever seen in the world. So it comes up from there, it comes across there. It wibbles this way. What if it wibbles this way a bit further down? Oh dear, I just don't want it to look weird. And it probably doesn't look weird. I'm just very particular about my paths. I don't know if you've noticed by now. Oh, goodness. But yes, next week, I want to play some Planet Coaster on stream. I don't know what day it'll be. I don't know what I'm planning. I'd like to play some Planet Coaster. If anyone has any game suggestions or game ideas, I would like to hear that, but you know, you don't have to. I'm just trying to think, what do I want to play next week? See, doing schedules, it's very important to me that I do schedules. If I don't have it... Hi Lloyd! Well, look at you dancing away down there, you pretty little beastie. That's a weird thing to say to a weird worm in the ground. Oh yeah, I like this path a lot more now. But yes, doing schedules is something that I find very important for myself. I need to have something to hold myself to. I need to have some sort of vague plan, even if it's changeable. Like, you know, I'll say the game that I want to play, and then, you know, we're not necessarily the specific action, you know. But just laying out a vague path for myself is very much necessary. Because without that, I don't know, I don't think I'd get very far. This is going to have to be too thick as well, but that is okay. We can permit this. Ooh, I've just remembered what my original plan for this was. I was gonna... The mouse is back. Hello, mouse. I was gonna have the ramp here. This was gonna be Ramp Town. It was gonna lead up here, and then the path was gonna... I think it was gonna come down here, tight to this edge, do a loop, and then go to there. And you know what? I'm glad we're not doing that. That feels wrong. But thankfully, with the way we built the path here... No, not like that. A for effort, but not like that. With the way we built this, I feel happy joining this up as a 2 here. It'll feel better when the ramp's there, you know? Whenever the ramp gets there. The real question is, which ramp do I build next? Or bridge, you know? Takes a day to do it. It's going to have to be a good one. Oh, do we put another picnic bench here? Maybe. I say picnic bench. What I'm planning... Oh, the only thing that I think I can think of, that's not the right option, is one of these, just a log dining table. Do we have a specific picnic bench design? Ah, I'm gonna have to put a swinging bench somewhere. Surely we have to put a swinging bench somewhere. What's that? Wooden fish. Yeah, sure, why not? As much as I do want the nature trail to be full of cute little, like, weird naturey things, I don't want to overfill it. I don't want to jam it full of weird things to the point it just looks wrong. It just looks off, you know? I could need a cutting board for that. No, I don't think I have any, like, more suitable picnic bench sort of things. Shell table? No, that's not right. We're not putting a shell table down. That would be weird. Oh, yeah, the tree bounties thing's nice, but I don't... It would just look a bit out of place, honestly. Not thematically, but just having a little a little weird tree on the floor without it being on something. We're just, maybe you could go on a tree stump. Oh my goodness, I'm forgetting the power of tree stumps. Oh, I'm going to utilize tree stumps so much in this, it's not even going to be funny. And by that I mean I'll have like 2. Oh dear, it's fine, it's fine. Alrighty, we have vague outline for path. I am happy with vague outline for path. It makes me happy. I feel joy when looking at this path. What are we doing with it? Oh, fuck. I no longer feel joy. I feel intense sadness. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just, this is also going to have to be a ramp, isn't it? Why can't we make 1 thick ramps? Ooh, I would like that. Ooh, I would like that a lot. It is unexpressible how much I would enjoy having a 1 thick ramp here. Oh, and that's going to ruin the entire... What if we made the entire thing 2 thick? No, the 1 thickness is nice. It's perfect. There's already too much too thick as it is. Too much too thick. That sounds like a weird Fast and Furious parody. And if it doesn't, never mind. You didn't hear that. Why did I ever decide to build a nature trail in such a varying area? There's water all through it, there's elevation all through it. That's what makes the trail fun, I guess. Alright. Okay. This is fine. We can adapt to this. We can just... I would rather have the path look a bit weird for 1 section, as opposed to turning the entire thing into a 2-wide path. It might just have to look like that. And I might cry about that, but that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, I forgot we had this bit. This almost feels like a little secret area now. We could have like some seats here. Oh, it's going to be so cute. It's going to be so cute. I cannot wait. Oh, I'm yawning, sorry. Bits of a yawn. Let's plonk down the ladder. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. Why is it named Oris Isle? Good question. When I was first playing this game, I did a little bit of research into the, I think I ordered the, no, I didn't order the game, I bought it on the store. I can't remember, I couldn't play for some reason. Or I was thinking, maybe I was downloading it, can't remember. I did a little bit of research into the naming conventions of the island, or like, you know, things to note when I was getting into it. And I was like, okay, so an island name is important. I want something that I can put Isle afterwards, because the game doesn't do that for you. So I was thinking a short little name, a short snappy sort of thing. I couldn't think of anything good. So I went on a random island name generator, and that was what it gave me. And I was like, do you know what? That's fine. That's wonderful. I love that. And I just went with it. I no longer feel quite so attached to this name. Immediately after naming it, I got an amazing suggestion that I wish I'd gone with. Alas, I didn't have the courage to restart my game. This is despite the fact that I've already, like, you know, I've only just started it at that point, but oh well, it's named what it is. Not a great name, but it's a name that it has. Okay, I'm basically wandering in circles at this point. Plonk down a tree. Let's just plonk down let's do something bold and brave and shove a tree down. Let's just, oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. Where did the trees go? Boom. A tree. There we go. We did it. We did a bold move. We planted a tree. It's pretty bold of us, if you ask me. Oh dear. Now, if you thought I was fussy with path placement, tree placement is a whole other world. It needs to look right, it needs to look natural, it needs to fit in. I'm so sorry for whatever's about to happen. Alright, one up here. Get the shovel back out. Shovelly wovelly. Because you must always prepare a hole in the ground for your tree. Always prepare the hole for the tree. Make it nice and right. Gonna put one... Not there, because I can't put one there. It's illegal. It's against the law. We could put one here, right on the corner. That feels cute. It's a nice little turning point. There we are. That's lovely. You walk around the tree. Cute. We love it. Here? Here. Definitely here. We can have 2 trees here. Oh, beautiful. That's not where that... No, we're not putting that there. Thank you for suggesting it, but no. Always prepare the hole. Always prepare the hole. Quote me on that. I will stand by that. I'm not adding that. I don't blame you. I mean, I wouldn't stop you, but I don't blame you. Only do what you feel comfortable with. Also an important quote. Oh, goodness. Alrighty. Do we tree here? Do we tree here? Do we tree here? We tree here. We tree here. Blink. There we go. Tree has been treed successfully. There we go. Alright, Shovelly Wovelly returns. Shovelly Wovelly. Wow, that was a sentence, wasn't it? Do we want a tree? I don't want to add anything to this bottom bit just yet because when we put the ramp in, things are going to change, and I'm not prepared for that just yet. I don't think we're going to do that just yet. This area needs to have some trees, but let's work backwards to it. Oh, we already have. Maybe we need another tree up here then. My tree budget is a lot bigger than I realised. We should put a tree here. Wonderful. Wonderful. I'm not even going to need to bulk this up with fruit trees at all. This is going to be wonderful. Especially with the orchard on the left there. That works wonderfully, that does. Maybe, and I know this is kind of sacrilegious at this point because we love the orchard. Maybe the orchard gets moved over to the left a bit. Maybe we just sneak the orchard over. Just sort of budge it up. I love how overgrown this is getting. Oh, it's a proper meadow with all the flowers and the... Oh, this is so nice to walk through. Proper little meadow. And there's the weird Dogbone Lake, which we don't talk about. And then there's this place, which I'm gonna work on one day. Once the nature trail's done, that's gonna... this is the next target area. If we look at the map again, I'm happy with this being nature trail. We'll address the orchards at some point, but I'm happy with orchard here for now, and I'm happy with this bit being orchard for now, temporarily. The next area to work on is probably going to be this top bit here. I want to do something involving the lake and involving the sort of the bamboo plants and the rock pool thingy. This is going to be relaxing spa area, and then after that, goodness knows. But I think it's gonna take us a while to get there. Let's be honest. That's not a next week thing. That's a next year. Maybe not next year, but we'll see. Where am I going? Was I planning something? Yeah, maybe we budge the orchard over. I don't know. We'll see. Another day, another worry. But yeah, this sort of overgrown feel is kind of what I want for the nature trail. Not quite so heavily treed, but, you know, overgrown. Nice and snug and cozy. You can just sort of wander through it and feel happy. Do we want a tree here? We definitely want some sort of tree on this edge bit. As much as it's nice to see the beach, it makes the trail a little bit exposed, you know? We want... Yeah, you can sort of branch off here if you want to, but otherwise you gotta whittle through the tree. Whittle is not the right word there. Whittle is not a nice word, full stop. Where did that come from, brain, and why did you use it? I like this little gap here, so you can look at that. That's cute. I hate this area all of a sudden. I'm not... It's too thick. Which is not normally a complaint I ever have. It's just... It's too darn thick. That's what it is. Let's just plonk the tree down. Let's just plonk the trees down. We can always... We have 2 orchards. We have a lot of fruit. We can move trees whenever we so desire. We don't need to worry about making it perfect right now. We just want to plonk them, and have a good time. There we go. We gotta use up our tree budget, damn it. We were given this budget, we're gonna spend it all. I would be a bad financial person in any sort of capacity. One tree here for the funky fun of it. Nope, never mind, not one tree there. Stand back a bit. There we go. Too thick, which is... Now you listen here. I did not mean it like that. I meant thick with 2 C's. However, I do in fact stand by both of those. They have different meanings, slightly. But yes to both, actually. Oh my goodness. Wonderful, wonderful days. Alright, we've got 2 trees left on the budget. See, the thing is, as much as I want the nature trail to be big and bulky and cute and snug and, you know, trees aren't necessarily the only way to achieve that. However, let's just use up our tree budget while we have it, you know? There's no point in being tree shy. Let's plonk them down and make them a good one, you know? Put a tree here. There we go. One more tree up here. Up tree, if you will. No, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. That was borderline horrendous. No. We're not gonna have a tree there. That's picnic area. No trees in picnic land. Silly, no trees in picnic land. It's a sentence and a half, isn't it? That'll do. Alright. Okay. I think if I make any more creative-based decisions tonight, it's not going to be good. We're just going to go too far. So I think we're about there for now. Want to know something weird? Twitch on my phone autocorrected thick to thick without prompting. I had to change it. I am so proud of your phone's autocorrect right now. That's amazing. That's wonderful. Your phone's autocorrect knew exactly how I wanted to say that sentence. No, both are wonderful. Both are wonderful. Alright, let's tell you what, let's properly sign off. Let's turn off the island designer. We are done building for now. Yes, thank you very much. Commencing wrap-up sequence, as are we. Oh, I forgot we had the bow on. This is such a weird outfit choice. I love it. I love it. Alright, let's dash back to the start. Alrighty. So, grabbing our ladder so that we are prepared. Let's have one final tour of the trail. This is where it starts. You can walk from the village up into the ramp. This is the nature trail starting area. Gonna have a signpost here that tells you you can start it this way or this way, you know, east or west, I guess. Yeah, east or west. Whichever way you desire. But it starts go this way. This is a biggish area. I don't love it, I'm gonna be honest. This is nice. You got a little hop over the stepping stones. Boink, boink. It's only a short gap, but it's fine. And then you see the orchard here on the left. Ooh, nice and cozy, fruity, delicious. A nice smell in the wind. Hopefully not rotting fruit. Oh dear. And then you walk up here. This is stone. That's a feature, the stone. And there's a little view of the beach in the background and the sea. And then you go up this ramp, which definitely exists right here, up to the lake area. And if you hop over here, there's a little secret picnic area. There's not that secret, but it's not trail. There's no path leading to it, you know? And then you walk along here, just, you know, along the top of the lake, and you can go, ooh, look at the lake. I could fish here if I wanted. And have the appropriate licenses. And you can see the beach down there with that little quiet little cute area in the corner there, which I might change, but we'll see. There's this bit here, and you go, oh, look, more trees, nature, nature, nature. And along this trail, there will be flowers, there will be weeds, and there will be little fossil exhibition bits, and also tree stumps you can sit on. And then you roll down here up to the top of the cliff, and you go, oh, wow, what a beautiful fresh breeze in the air. And then you walk down this ramp, which definitely exists, and you're back at the start. Right next to Willow's house and Limburg. I appreciate that Limburg's house is further away from the trail than Willow's. That's very accurate, that is. Limburg's also home, so let's go say goodbye. Thank you for hosting. What a lovely, quiet, cozy stream. I'm glad we achieved that eventually. It took a hot minute, but we got there. Hi, Limburg. How are you today? I'm good. I'm really good, Limburg, actually. How's Sam Kills time? How does Sam kill time? Would you happen to know? Yeah, no, I know. I can see how he's doing it right now. I had a hunch you might know. Your hunch was very correct. Aw, thanks, Limburg. Love you, Limburg. Where's that? Hang on, let's do it properly. Cheerio. Yeah, you stare at your pile of leaves. Questionable, wonderful mouse. I love that mouse. He's beautiful. I can't wait to come to your island and walk the trail. Yes, absolutely. Ooh, absolutely. Absolutely. When it's built up, when it's properly finished. Well, not finished, but... because I don't know if it'll ever be finished, but I want to do some more work on it. Maybe off stream. We'll see. See when I have the mood and the energy for it, but I would love to I would love to have people over to show off my nature trail. I'm going to be so proud of this thing when it's done. You have no idea. Alrighty. Let's plonk ourselves. This has been a really nice stream. And I say that with genuine sincerity because we started off a little bit uppy-downy. It wasn't ideal. It wasn't the dream. However, we stuck in, we got through it, and it worked out okay. We had to restart twice. This is fine. Not every day is a perfect day. Mistakes happen. Issues occur. They're unavoidable when you work with technology and the internet and the world as a whole. Obviously issues are going to come up, but we got through them. So cheers to that. Slurps water. Thank you for being here, everyone. It was a really, really lovely stream. I feel so relaxed right now. We really got into it at the end. And we built a nature trail. A bloody nice nature trail. Yeah. Good stuff. Alright, everyone. Thank you for being here. Remember, you are beautiful. I love you all. Look after yourselves if you can. You are valued. You are loved. The usual stuff. Yeah, aw, Sam's doing a cute little finger sign. That sounds weirder than it is. It's oh dear. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you next week. I'm going to put a schedule up on Twitter over the next day or two for next week. And it'll be something. Maybe more Animal Crossing somewhere. I would like to do that. I would really like to do that. Alright. You're all wonderful people, and I'll see you later. Mwah. Look after yourselves. Ooh indeed. Ooh. 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 Woo. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. I love this mess of you humans so much.